What is up, you geezer, bloke tie geezers? It is Chrismadagaming here. Welcome to another Overwatch talk video. Now, in today's video, I want to talk a little bit about a hero that has been struggling in Overwatch recently compared to certain other heroes in the game that do things better than this hero can. And in order to combat this, Blizzard have actually given this hero a bit of a buff. But as a community, or as far as I'm concerned at least anyway, I don't think this is enough, and this is what this video is going to talk about. So, of course, I'm talking about McCREE. Now, obviously, you can see some gameplay of me playing McCREE. It's not great. I'm not exactly a great DPS player. But yes, I was playing a little bit of McCREE in recent LFG games. I set up a couple of LFG games. I called the group McCREE Practice, and I got some people playing with me, and I played a little bit of McCREE. As you can see, my McCREE is not great. I am not a DPS main. I play mainly tanks and healers. That's pretty much all I tend to play. I play a lot of Brigida, I play a lot of D.Va, I play a lot of Orisa, Roadhog, not necessarily Reinhardt, I'm not very good with him, but yeah, Moira, all those kind of heroes I'd like to enjoy playing. Now, I don't exactly have a main DPS. That's what I've kind of like struggled to find. Majority of my time, I play a lot of Soldier 76, I play a lot of Junkrat, I play a lot of Mei, I play a lot of Hanzo. It's kind of like intertwining, basically. But McCREE is a hero that I don't play very much. So what are the problems with McCREE? Well, the truth is, if the enemy team is using a dive composition, the best thing to do is not use a McCREE because he is the easiest hero to dive on. There is absolutely no way that he can get out of the way in terms of a dive. Yes, he has a role, but is that enough? Now, this got me thinking. There's possibly a way of being able to fix this whole getting out of the way of a dive composition thing. So he has a role. I do believe that the cooldown for his role is about 6 seconds. Now, when you consider McCREE being arguably one of the slowest heroes in the game, next to heroes like Zenyatta, a roll on a 6-second cooldown is quite pathetic. I mean, imagine if you're getting dived on by either a Winston or a D.Va, or, well, now that this new Hammond Wrecking Ball hero is coming out very, very soon, and of course he's very, very dive inspired, you know, McCREE's going to have a bit of a hard time. So I would say the best thing to do in this situation is either one of two things. You could either give McCREE a shorter cooldown on his roll so that he can roll quicker and more efficiently to get out of certain situations, or you could give him a second roll. I would pretty much give him a second roll. And the reason for that is because, yes, if you roll out of the way and you've got a 4-second cooldown, you can pretty much get yourself another one pretty quickly, but I don't think it's enough. Like, Winston can just easily jump on you and just take you out instantly, and then by the time you're dead, your team is like at a disadvantage because now they've got five guys left and they've got 6 guys left. Well, depending on what the situation is in the game. Yeah, if you give McCREE a second roll, I think it would give him enough space to maybe counter the dive. Example of this, right? If Winston dives on you, McCREE rolls twice, then you're kind of like round the back of him, and then you can sort of annoy him by shooting him from behind, and then that would maybe give the dive tanks a little bit of thought, really. So yes, giving him a second roll will be able to give him a bit more survivability in situations where he's getting dived on. And, well, especially if he's one of the slowest heroes in the game. So that's that sort of bit out of the way. Now, what about countering heroes, like other heroes? Now, McCREE is very good at countering heroes like Tracer and Genji. However, Brigitte is pretty much the exact same thing, except Brigitte is a lot better at this than McCREE is. If you're a Tracer or Genji and you go up to a McCREE, you're probably going to get flashbanged. And 9 times out of 10, you're probably going to get killed with either a headshot or a body shot, whatever, however many shots it takes to kill you. All Brigida has to do is when you see a Tracer or a Genji, you just shield bash them, swing your rocket flail, and then they're dead. There's no problem or anything like that. Mind you, if you're a Genji and you go up to a McCREE and he flashbangs you, well, you've got an opportunity to deflect that. If he tries to flashbang you, you could deflect it back at him, and then he gets stunned, and then you kill the McCREE. But with Brigida, you shield bash him, and then you kill him. It's easy. So easy. What we've learned from all of that is that Brigida is more of a better counter to Genji and Tracer than McCREE is. So again, McCREE loses out. So what do you do with McCREE's Flashbang? Or what do you do in a situation where McCREE would be more effective at nullifying a Tracer or a Genji? Unless you are the most accurate McCREE in the history of Overwatch, you've got to make sure that Flashbang is accurate. Because if you miss, then the enemy's got a big opportunity. I would say, rather than just Flashbang and it just to explode in their face or what have you, what if you throw it on the ground? So like, it's almost like, you know in Call of Duty when they throw a flash out or they throw a flash grenade and it completely disrupts the view of everybody around them. What if McCREE had a flashbang grenade which he throws down, and not only does it affect the person you're trying to get rid of, what if it affects people around you? Like, it happens in Call of Duty, doesn't it? When you throw a flashbang, you get like a massive flash and you can't see anything. All you see is white. Imagine if McCREE could do that. He could be a lot effective. But there's that whole argument of, is it going to be way too overpowered? Probably not. Or rather than the flash, why not just have, when you throw down a flashbang, you throw it on the ground rather than at them, and then it manages to stun them for a few minutes, or maybe even one, maybe even two. If they're in proximity, you could even stun two people at once. Again, that could be a bit overpowered, but still, it's better than having to be as accurate as you can be with the flashbang. You might even miss, you don't know. You don't realise once you've hit that flashbang, you don't even know if you're going to hit or miss. A lot of people have been saying, why not have a whip rather than a flashbang? Now there's an idea. I think I may have got that idea from Stylosa, I think, because I watched his video about this. And yeah, he definitely suggested to have like some kind of whip like Indiana Jones. I mean, rather than have a flashbang, how about a whip? It would be interesting to see a whip, because not only would you be able to stun people from range, because I don't think many people are able to do that. That would be ideal. That would be very, very ideal indeed. Yeah. So what have we learned from all this? I think there's one of two ways they could do a McCREE. Either have it so when you flashbang someone, rather than have to make it as accurate as you can be, because if you miss, you're not gonna get anywhere with it. You're just gonna be at a very disadvantage. Throw a flashbang on the ground, and then have it explode. Then you'll be able to stun them. But then how do you counter that? Maybe Genji deflects it still. But if you throw it down on the ground, you still have an opportunity to actually stun them, and then you can shoot them. You just never know with this game, guys. You know, there's a lot of opportunity that Blizzard could take with this. But yeah, I think McCREE definitely needs a work. He needs some kind of rework, I think. You know, people talk about Torbjorn needing a rework. And yeah, I agree, but McCREE definitely needs a bit of love, I think. And of course, let's not forget, Widowmaker is, I would say, a better hit scan than McCREE is. You know, in terms of Widowmaker has a better chance of deleting somebody from the game with just one single shot. McCREE, if he's from range and he's trying to shoot somebody, well, it takes him quite a while. But then by the time they're trying to get that one person you're trying to kill from range, somebody's already gone and trying to kill you, and they've been successful. Well, this has been a very, very long video of me talking about McCREE. What would you do to fix McCREE? I would say the main ones are give him a second role to help him with survivability, and of course either give him a whip, like a new whip ability, or his flashbang. Maybe throw it on the ground and have it explode, rather than just throw it and explode right in their face, because you never know, it might not be accurate. This is my honest opinion. If you've got opinions of yourself, let me know in the comment section down below, and well, I'll probably read them. I don't know, man. I probably won't get very many comments, but at least if I make this video, I'm sharing my thoughts and feelings about a hero with, I don't know, a small minority of people, I guess. So yes, thank you very much for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at Chrismadagaming, check me out my Google, Facebook, Pinterest, Twitch, and of course, my eBay store. Make sure you click on the notification bell if you want to be updated with any videos that I intend to do in the future. Have a great day, have a great life, be nice to your fellow gamers, because we're all human beings. I've been Chrismadagaming. Until the next video, I shall see you later. Hey door, and peace.